Okay, so I saw Deadpool versus Wolverine a couple weeks ago, and the film has made over $1 billion. Everybody loved it, and I thought it was quite average. It was quite, mediocre. I always found Deadpool as an annoying character in the books, constantly breaking the fourth wall. It's like his shtick. And he does seem to match Ryan Reynolds' annoying sense of humor as well. So it's a perfect match made in heaven. But this movie kind of irritated me in a bunch of ways. One, the constant nostalgia bait they did. I mean, if you're over 30, you'll get every reference in this movie to older movies, older X-Men movies, other films that weren't made. If you're a film buff, you'll understand almost every reference in this movie. They are definitely playing to a certain audience in this movie. And to me, I don't think that makes a good movie. I think that makes a forgettable movie. I mean, it's been a couple weeks and I am struggling to really remember what the plot was in this movie. We got Deadpool needs to save his universe by getting a shitty Wolverine that failed at his universe to help him save his universe. It's kind of like that stupid multiverse shit that we're all sick of anyway. Because it's just cop out after cop out. That's the whole point of a multiverse, is to cop out of every dire situation you put your characters in. Oh, well, just you go to another universe. We'll cop out here. It's a cheap writing ploy that they have exploited in the comics, and now we're doing it in the movies. But what really frustrated me about this Deadpool Wolverine film is the fact that they kind of shit all over Logan. You know, the best Marvel movie that's ever been made. They kind of opened the Deadpool film literally dancing on the grave of Logan. And they even make references about it and jokes about it. But really, that's your best movie. That's the Dark Knight of the Marvel movies. And that is the ending to the Logan story. And it's just funny because that Logan movie is 10,000 times better than this Deadpool movie in every way. So it just strikes me as odd that you want to make fun of a movie that's way better than you. And you can't even hold a candle to it. You can't even get to the same emotionality that Logan gets to, you know? Never in a million years will a Deadpool movie make you cry like Logan made you cry. And that's just facts. But yeah, Deadpool, Wolverine, it was fun to see them together. It was fun to see Hugh Jackman back. Even though the whole movie was very crude and juvenile. Especially when they're fighting and Logan's stabbing Deadpool in the dick. It's just okay, let's appeal to the lowest common denominator. Maybe 14-year-olds will find this funny. Which, I don't know why they would want to appeal to 14-year-olds. They can't even buy their own movie tickets. And, it's just odd. A lot of the stabbing Wolverine does in that fight scene is right at Deadpool's dick. And it's supposed to be a ha-ha-ha moment, but, it's really not. It's really kind of I've seen this 1,000 times, and this is boring feel to the fight. The music selections in the movie were pretty good. I thought those were entertaining. And, that goes back to the whole theme of this movie. It's just light, fluff, juvenile humor, fun movie. And you're supposed to have fun when you're watching this. It's fun. I mean, it's so fun, you forget what the fuck the movie's about. It's so fun that you have no emotional stakes in the movie and you don't care what's happening. Oh, and yeah, back to the whole nostalgia thing and how you have to be over 30 to get anything in this movie. Chris Evans is in the movie, and they do a misdirect thinking, oh, this is Captain America, but no, it's Human Torch from the early Fantastic Four movies. And all I'm thinking during that is who's going to get this that's under 30? Who's going to understand that he was Human Torch if you didn't watch those movies, You're going to be so confused until your nerdy comic book friend next to you tells you, oh, he used to be Human Torch in Fantastic Four. But then you go online after watching Deadpool Wolverine, and it's everybody loved the early Fantastic Four movies with Chris Evans. Everybody fucking loved those movies. He was the best Human Torch. That's all you see online after this movie. It's hilarious. There's a lot of revisionist history going around, because that Fantastic Four movie and its sequel have been shit on for decades here. Considered some of the worst superhero films. But now everybody loves them. And it's huge nostalgia bait for people now. It's just so funny how people fall into those traps of nostalgia for stuff they didn't even experience. A lot of the people talking online probably weren't even old enough to see the Fantastic Four movies in theaters. And yet they have all this nostalgia for it. Seeing Sabretooth, the original Sabretooth from X-Men 1 was pretty awesome. That was definitely the highlight for me. But then I'm like, why couldn't we get the other Sabretooth from X-Men Origins Wolverine? That actor's awesome. Why couldn't you get him? I mean, if we're going to do fucking everything anyway, you might as well get everybody. And the whole Blade, Elektra, and Gambit thing, I mean, what a cast of characters to bring back. You know what I'm saying? What a random ass cast of characters to bring back. Fucking Elektra. Are you serious right now? Are you fucking kidding? Elektra. The one character from that horrible Daredevil movie that got her own movie that was even worse than Daredevil. Like 10 times worse than Daredevil. Nobody saw it. Hugest bomb of all time. And she gets to be in this movie. And then they make a crack at Ben Affleck and, you know, how she divorced him or whatever. Like, there was some, like, throwaway joke like that in the movie. And they used the motherfucker still trying to ice skate uphill with Blade. Because that's, like, his only famous line from those, like, fucking 3 movies he did. And all I could think with Blade is, like, why are we using the old Blade? Is he going to pop up in the new Blade movie? Because there is a new Blade movie coming out with a new actor starring as Blade. So is Wesley Snipes going to pop up in that movie since he popped up in this one? Like, what's going on? And, of course, Channing Tatum doing the thick New Orleans accent where you couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. That was pretty hilarious. I'll admit that. That was pretty hilarious. Because that's what some New Orleans people sound like anyway. You know, it's just, it's pretty funny. But once again, like, why did they choose those 3? Like, out of every MCU character, or every Marvel character, like, why would you choose those 3? What connection do they have to Deadpool or Wolverine? You know, like, other than Gambit, who was in X-Men Origins Wolverine, played by a different actor entirely. I don't know. I feel like these Deadpool movies are a waste of time. I feel like they're just like this nostalgia bait trash. Like, oh, do you remember this movie? Oh, do you remember Green Lantern? Oh, yeah, I remember Green Lantern. Oh, yeah, I do. Do you remember X-Men Origins Wolverine? Yes, I do. I remember these horrible films. Yes, keep bringing them up. I don't understand what the goal of these movies are. What is the point of a Deadpool movie? To just, you know, be some junk food. That's really what it is. It's junk food in your pantry that you put off for like a week, but then you break down because you're drunk and it's late at night. And you're like, you know what? I'll eat 2 sleeves of birthday cake Oreos right now. That's what Deadpool Origins Wolverine. No. Deadpool Wolverine. That's what the movie is. That's what every Deadpool movie is. I can't even tell you what the fuck happened in Deadpool 2. Or Deadpool 1. Or Deadpool Wolverine. Like, it's very hard to remember what the stories were in these movies. And I hope everybody that likes these movies, just drowns in a bathtub, okay? Comment below, let me know what you think about the movie, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.
Oh God! Why didn't anybody tell me? Oh my God! My insides are on fire!